Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy to the Slumbering Horrors mission. I boarded the Star Fort where the warp folio let the hand made an extraordinary discovery. This outpost, now clearly tainted by the presence of the Chaos God Khorne, used to be a Stormwatcher fort a very long time ago. After purifying the Great Hordes, my tech priest detected life signals from the sealed armory, similar to Space Marines returning from hibernation. I must examine these readings and find out what happened here.
I'm in. Thorn, I need directions.
You're in the right place. This corridor leads to the armory, one of the most well-guarded areas in any Stormwatcher outpost.
Alright, and as usual, I can tell you I currently like the darkness of this mission. Very wonderful, and as I always say, that is what for me the 40k universe is technically all about, a very dark universe, and I think this kind of atmospheric here brings the game to the best level, so to say. In the end, I can always say this is here a not a random mission, it is a investigation, so I guess the devs formed this map, so to say, terraformed it, and did the atmospheric settings. But if you do random missions, then you have in every mission something different, and that is very good. And especially if you play the game over a long time, a couple of months or even years, then that is really cool, because it's always something different and not always the same setting, which you can imagine would be very boring at all. So let's rip through them. Currently, that is the fun fact, we do not have too many problems with the enemies, which is good for a change. There were a couple of episodes where the enemies were a little more nasty, so that is a very good change for now. So the trap rocket I am going to focus on. We have to resummon a couple of constructs here, which is good, because then of course they are completely regenerated, or they're now, as I said before. Yes, well, it's easy again now. As you see, we lost a lot of constructs here. Okay, everything down. Yes.
This looks like a dead end.
This is a safety measure, Inquisitor. The armory can only be accessed through sacred teleportariums, protected by the most holy incantations of our tech marines.
It makes sense that your battle brothers decided to withdraw there. Hopefully the tech priest can disable those incantations.
I'm praying to the Emperor to guide your steps in the darkness.
You sound uncharacteristically tense, Sergeant.
I am one of the few survivors of a diminished chapter, Inquisitor. Can you imagine what it would mean to me to find my lost brothers out there?
Well, I guess that would be very good for you.
Tech priest, I need a swift scan.
Decontamination protocol active. Containment field deactivated. Teleport jammer deactivated.
Alright, then we can use the teleporter beacon. I'm not sure where that is going to. Okay, it led us here.
This area was supposed to be untouched.
Despicable filth, tainting everything that is sacred. Kill them, Inquisitor. Kill them.
Well, yes, and if I remember correctly, oh my god, the Skull Crusher, in the end then Skull Taker, sorry, we need to focus on a tinsy little bit, because this guy can, as you see here, of course, through the unhollow bridges summon new enemies, which is not always good, and on the other hand, he's even able to do a lot of AoE damage. Did we lose the big one? I think the servitor is down, I think. That of course is not very good, because sometimes I am not certain why I can't summon it where I actually should be able to. So anyhow, down the big target is. We have to go through here, and a couple of enemies. I would like to focus on some certain enemies like the Flamer guys, but as you see, it is not always that easy, or it's not always possible to actually get the right shot at them. That is a little, well, not devastating, but nasty. Okay, I want to take down the trap rocket. So if I...
There is no trace of any stormwatch. I need a new area scan. Whatever has just happened can't be good.
If I remember how I played this character...
Captain, do you copy?
Yes, I am here, Inquisitor. We had some trouble on the bridge. You really need to keep your warhound on a tighter leash.
What's your tone? Tell me what happened.
Caius Thorn is what happened to me. Since you left, he's been showing growing signs of agitation. Suddenly, he started to act violently. He forced the tech priest to set the teleportarium coordinates to the heart of Armory, and he just left.
Caius Thorn is down here. I need his location immediately.
He is deep in the bowels of this level. You will need to find the closest teleportarium and jump to the coordinates I'm sending you.
I'll be on my way.
I cannot tolerate this kind of disrespectful behavior on my ship. Not even from an angel of death.
Well, I, of course, understand. What I wanted to conclude there with my point is, if I remember how I played this character in the beginning, of course, since I have played the other classes where you, on the one hand, all by yourself, because you don't have any constructs fighting for you, it was always going right into the battle and on the upper foremost front. So that was, well, I need a little bit of tactic adjusting here in order to, you know, let our constructs do more of the fighting and don't be in the front. What I think is a little, well, I don't want to say off, but what I personally...
I want you to stand down and wait. Answer the door. Don't let your fervor overcome your sense of duty.
What I personally do not like too much, well, honestly, I haven't read the data sheet, so to say, of the class precisely, but you, of course, know that this character has a close combat. We could use a close combat weapon here as well, and I think that would be... I did that for a couple of episodes and it was absolutely bad. Of course, the close combat weapon did do damage, but in the end, this character isn't supposed to be at the utter foremost front. So since I changed that a little bit around and let more of our constructs do the working, it is better and we survive even longer. So let me take down some trash mobs here, so we can then in the end focus on the big guy, which is currently attacking our big tank there. Why did I not remember that word, man? And you see he's a little bit in trouble, actually down now, and let's see how fast our constructs are then being taken down very quickly, actually. Keeper of the Armor is down. Okay, Signum, maybe some upgrades then, that of course would be very great.
Use the coordinates. Thorn is in the medical ward.
Okay, then let's quickly go there. We had a couple of losses.
Inquisitor. Warp fluctuations peaking in the target zone. Motive force dispersion on the increase. Warp anomalies inbound. Etheric disruption scanners are also picking up amplified warp energies, tearing apart the central hub of the station.
So besides all the anomalies, there is one big warp manifesting in the outpost. I'll need its exact location as soon as possible.
So we have another Skull Taker here at hand. I will try to actually keep the unholy breaches down, so there is nothing being resummoned, although we have already lost all of those more constructs. That's too bad. Of course, a bad combination here that we face a Berserker, a champion, plus the big leader there. That is never a good combination, but anyhow, through we are, done we are. Okay, Flamer is down as well. No losses as of now. That is very, very good. We need to go into that direction. You can always technically go on a little bit because, well, hey, let the constructs do some working. Still, what is very, very nasty here in the end is those trap mine, or not, the mines on the ground. That is what I was looking for, which, of course, if you walk over them, you are not being, you don't get any damage of the explosion, but in the end, oftentimes, especially if you have plus movement speed and move faster than your constructs, they are being completely hit by the bloody void mine, by the mine, and that ain't good, because then you probably have to resummon them in the end. Okay, just as a gunners, good, through we are, and I think we are at the spot.
Thorn, are you out of your mind? What are you doing down here?
Lashing out with the righteous fury of the Stormwatchers, cleaning our sacred halls from the filth of Khorne.
How dare you disobey my orders? I am the agent of the Holy Ordos, and I told you to stand down.
Do whatever you must do, Inquisitor. I couldn't stay behind. If my brothers are truly down here, I must find them, or avenge them.
I understand that you are craving for answers, but I must warn you, Thorn, you might not like the answers you'll find.
Let us clear out the apothecary chamber, then we can talk.
Alright, but in the end, disobeying a Inquisitor is never ever a good thing to do in this universe. But I've already said before at certain times, a couple of times, that even you might know if the Imperial Army or Estor Militarium are there, how they are actually officially called right now, if they work together with the Inquisitor, or no, it was the Grey Knights actually, so I'm off, I didn't say anything. Then we go through all of them down. Are we already in the oh goodness, my mind is not working right now. But we have a lot of corpses, which is very, very chaosy in the end. So that would have been the perfect spot for a HE grenade, technically. But we have none of these equipped. The thing is, I technically even have a belt which supports HE grenades, or which has HE grenades, so to say. But in the end, I don't wanna lose the third skill to summon constructs. I think with the two close combat constructs, the tank and the big guy in the back shooting, is such a perfect combination where I can, you know, just say, well, no.
By the Skull Throne, after all these years, a brother, still blind, still lost, still weak.
What do you know about me, Abomination?
You have woken us up from our cold slumber. You must pay. With blood and pain.
What slumber? Were you the ones? No, this can't be.
Your pathetic masters have fooled you.
Who are you, creature?
We are the Ravagers on the Seas of Souls. We are the mighty Void Rippers, and hell trembles in our wake. This is our fortress.
Liar! This is a Stormwatcher outpost. Where are my battle brothers, creature?
Standing in front of you. We are the Void Rippers, and we thought that you were all dead, little brother.
Lies. Let the Emperor's wrath fill my heart. Perish!
Okay, so that is going to be, I think, a easy battle, not the hardest battle here, because we of course have the support of Thorn, which means easy job for us.
What in the name of Emperor is that?
I honestly don't know, Inquisitor. I swear, I've never even heard of this traitorous legion.
Me neither. This is truly uncanny.
Permission to interrupt the emotionally charged social interaction. Requested triangulation of the fixed warp anomaly in the central hub is complete. Location confirmed.
We'll return to the bridge first, then I'll deal with the warp rift.
Alright, that it is. I take the credits, of course, with me, and then we will take a quick look at the items we have received. And I suppose that, oh, we have a little achievement there. Anyhow, I suppose there's going to be some talking. I'm not certain whether we are going to do it in this episode or not. Kill 2,000. Okay, I really need to stop recording right now. My English is today not good. Master Data Smith. Kill 2,500 enemies by your Castellan robots. Tech adept only. Perk unlocked. Plus 15% damage bonus to Castellan robots for each existing Castellan robot, which could be insane. In the end, let's talk.
Thor, this is far from over. You should be harshly reprimanded for your disobedience.
I am willing to face the consequences of my thoughtless actions. As part of my penitence, I want to help you clear out this infested outpost.
We should focus on that warp rift down there.
Like a gaping, festering wound of the world, it shall be destroyed.
Okay, quick look at the items we have received here, guys. And I can actually show you something, which I was talking about in this episode, and that is that one, which would increase... No, that is not the one I was talking about. What was I talking about? Not a belt, obviously, so I can't find it right now. So, okay, I did not say anything, guys, but in the end it seems like we don't have really a upgrade available here, which is too bad. That is that one I was talking about. More HP, but we lose the skill. That is not what I want to do. But sadly enough, guys, we do not have any upgrades, as I can see right here. And that leads us then to the end of this episode with this upgrade. To the end of this episode, and you know it, I really thank you for watching. If you guys actually have enjoyed this episode, then please, guys, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.